What is going on? Name is Nick Drivas, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down how to never be satisfied as a high-level performer, because it's very easy to get satisfied, to get comfortable as you're performing in whatever career that you're in. If it's tech, finances, making 6+ figures a year, I know that could fucking be a hassle to be able to keep operating at a high frequency and being in that mindset of, okay, I gotta get more. I gotta never be satisfied because I know I'm gonna slow down. And today I'm gonna show you how you can constantly progress, continue to be in that mindset and in that state to have that focus, that concentration, and that energy at an all-time high. So how to never be satisfied as a high performer. Let's fucking go. My energy's at an all-time high today to get you fucking motivated and disciplined as a motherfucker to continue as a hyper-successful individual. Okay, so the 3 traits of a hyper-successful person. First one, impulse control. Being proactive over reactive. How are you able, in a moment of, so let's just say, for instance, right? Somebody comes at you very nasty at work. Are you being very reactive back to them and being nasty and aggravated? Or are you coming from more of a stoic place, a more calm place? Are you able to see all the variables of what's going down in that moment? And are you staying poised and calm and not letting it get to you? So that's just a simple example to explain what proactive versus reactive is. You're not tying your emotions into the situation that's going on from the other end of another individual, especially at work. You're constantly running into a lot of different frequencies and energy from a lot of different people. So it's very, very important that you're able to be aware of that and to be able to hold yourself. And it's through the habits that you do on a daily. But we'll get into that more towards the end of the presentation. The second thing, thinking that you're the best. So thinking that you're better than everybody else, literally. That's how you have to operate. You have to think as an individual in your career and just as a man or a woman, literally, that you need to think that you are the best across the board. Because if not, then you're not going to be able to get what you want in this life, be able to make loads and loads of cash, and being able to just experience life as a whole. Being able to do the things that you actually want to do. That's how you actually get what you want in this life. You have to think that you are better. You have to think that you are the best. And that is not being cocky. That is just having extreme confidence in yourself. And a lot of that comes down to doing the daily work that's required. Again, the habits and believing this, because then you become this in the process. And it doesn't come off cocky. I haven't had one person that I've explained this part to. No one that I've encountered, and I've encountered a lot of people, they never said I'm cocky. They all say, damn, Nick's confident in himself and his energy's all the way up here. Never satisfied. You're never satisfied with the amount of money that you're making, never satisfied with the amount of work that you're putting behind your career. You're never satisfied with the current outcome that you have at this very moment. So being able to tap into that and being able to know that you have way more in the tank than you think you do when you only been working 7, 8, 9 hours, you could keep going if you really needed to. You know, if you're stuck there late, if you need to only do a certain amount of tasks, you're like, hey, can I do some more? Can I do this? Hey, boss, like what else can I do? I got loads and loads of focus right now and concentration. Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody says concentration, but like, fuck the energy, you know what I'm saying? So, and in order to be your best possible version of yourself, all these 3 things that I just explained, you're going to have to intertwine all of them to work together. That's how you're going to reap the most benefits out of them. So if you only have one of them, you only reap the benefits of having impulse control, let's say. But if you have all 3, you're going to level up across the board. And it's going to work a lot quicker compared to just doing 1 out of the 3. If you choose to do just 1 out of 3. If you choose to do all 3, the more the merrier. Perfect. This is going to make you undeniable in your career. As an individual, you're going to become unbreakable in the process. And especially when it comes to your work and performing at a whole new level. You're going to unlock so many new levels as well because you're constantly, there is no end game. That's the mindset that you need to have. There is no end game. There is no time to get comfortable. There is no time to say, hey, I can just step on the brakes real quick. Nah, it's all gas, no brakes. Why you need to have consistent drive. It is so crucial just in general. Like, you have to have a drive as well. overall, right? Just to do your work. You probably do already, right? Like you work at a tech company, or maybe do like sales, whatever, that you're a sales rep, or you're even running your own business. So you having that drive to always want more, to help more people, to give the best possible customer experience, or just giving the best result for your boss or for the company, that's going to come from just the drive as a whole. So you need to have it consistently. You can't have it where you have it for a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, and then it just falls out, and then you're like, yo, I can't do this. Like, this is... And like, we want you to be literally all the time, and it's fucking possible, where you're able to have that consistent drive, and you have that deep desire, that burning fire from the first time that you were like, this is my career, this is what I want to do, because that was instilled in you. The problem is that fire tends to die, and it dies over a very long time, depending upon what is happening in your environment, and how you're taking care of yourself, and how your eating habits, your focus, is it dropping? Is your concentration all over the place? If you have a lot of vices, it's going to get really foggy up here real quick, and you're not going to be able to operate at all. You're going to just want pleasure after pleasure. You're not going to want to do anything, because the way you do one thing is the way you do another. Alcohol, doing drugs all the time, and you're trying to be your best. That doesn't align with being your best self. It just doesn't work that way. Just be aware. Just be aware of the decisions that you're making. Are you sticking true to what you're doing? Because when you're on the vices, when you're eating poorly, when you're not taking care of yourself, not sleeping right, when you don't have that full focus, constantly all over the place, you got that scattered brain, you probably even feel it in your head. Like, I know I feel it. Like, I feel it like dopamine hit after dopamine hit. I don't want to do one thing, or I try to do one thing and then I have to do another thing, and it's like we get nowhere. So I'm like scattered all over the place. So having that consistent drive, focusing on that one thing, and eliminating anything that doesn't align with the best possible version of yourself is going to be crucial, so you consistently have that drive and consistently wanting more. There's always a new level to be hit, no matter how good you think you are. Again, think that you are the best individual. You are better than everybody else. Yes, keep that in mind. But the trick is to also think there's always more. There's always more out there that I need to hit that next level. I need to go to this person to learn about this. I need this coach to get my physique right, because I don't know and I'm overweight and I feel like shit, but this guy has the results that I want, so I'm going to go to him. So drop your ego. Drop your ego and learn from the individual that is ahead and can help you hit that next level with your career. Losing that focus, okay, I need help. I need somebody who can get me on task, get to that peak performance, feeling my best self, so I can operate at a higher frequency and have more energy throughout my day. Then you have to go to that individual, and that's what I focus on, and I can get you there. It's all the same process. It's so fucking simple. Once you have the blueprint, it's very simple. Break it all down. It's easy. It's so fucking easy. You constantly need to be thinking that you are better than the day before, better than yesterday. The only way to do that is that you're getting 1% better through the reps, through the work, through the action steps that are required for you to do, to have a checklist, to be able to hit these things consistently, so you know you're moving in the right direction. Now, here's the biggie, is that a lot of other fitness coaches, in-person trainers, they don't care about this. They just care about literally just dropping some weight or some shit, and to help you out as a high performer and be like, yeah, woo, drop some weight. Yeah, nice. Like, it goes way deeper. It's about the principles. It's about the habits. That's what I focus on, because they're not focusing on the habits. They're keeping you stuck. They're just like, great job, Timmy. Nice. But it's like, how the fuck are you going to be able to stay in that mindset of like, yo, I always want more? Because they will get you so fucking comfortable so fast, because they just want the result to make you feel better and shit real quick and get a testimonial out of you. And that's it. Like, they don't actually care. They don't give you everything that I give here. They only give one out of the 3 pieces of the pie. I give you all 3 by breaking down your habits and your daily process to make it work for you. All this shit for your career, it has to work in favor with your 10.0 self to align, to be able to function at a very high capacity, to have the mindset of, I have the vision broken down for myself, I'm working towards that, and I'm able to just tap into a just better 10 reps to do, but you literally have 20, 30, 40 that are still in that tank. So remember that. That's what I focus on, to unlock that for yourself. And it's very possible. No other coach is going to be able to do this shit because they don't have the teachings that I went from a lot of different individuals that I combined into my own program. Literally, how can you do better? Right? Focus on the weaknesses now. Not a lot of people like to focus on the weaknesses because that's the thing that hurts. And it's like, fuck, I should be doing that. But nah, I don't. I like staying comfortable. So get so uncomfortable by looking at your weaknesses, breaking it all down, and saying, I need to work on those to eventually turn into strengths. Look at how well you're performing, break it all down of what you can do better. How can I step up for the company? If that's just as an individual, if that's saying exactly what's on your mind, or an idea, to say a idea because you're afraid that your boss is gonna fire you. I don't know. It could be fucking anything. You know, if you're so caught up in your head. Being able to dissect that and be key. Become that leader. Even if you're not the main CEO, whatever. Literally, as your persona, as your role in the company, whatever it is for your career, become that leader. Lead from the front. Make sure to be that living example for everyone that's above and even below you, to say, hey, I'm doing my part. I'm able to be here every single day. I'm never satisfied. Hold my fucking ground. And I stay proactive. And I just know I'm the best individual across the board. So being able to show this is just going to let other people be like, God damn, Timmy is on some other fucking shit. I need what the fuck he's having. And it's just a contagious energy that happens. So being on that frequency is going to be major key, and just being that leader as a whole, depending upon whatever you do, just be the leader for it. Do whatever it takes and do everything that is required and some more. Have a checklist of the daily habits that you need to do and see if you're hitting those daily habits and aligning with your 10.0 self, the best possible high level performer that you are for your career. Are you able to hit these things consistently? Once you're doing them consistently, okay, this is what I need to do. Here's some more. Break it down. Start small and then add to this checklist as you do it more often and you're hitting it consistently, to say, hey, this is the new me that I want to be able to perform at, be never satisfied, mindset, fitness, nutrition, even to be able to level up across the board, financially, physically, in all aspects, emotionally even, and spiritually as well. Last thing, very important, break down your vision. Put it all on a whiteboard. I don't know. Put it in fucking frames on a wall. Literally, this is going to help you to say, hey, I'm striving for this. This is what I gotta do. This will keep you so fucking just not satisfied with everything. Because if you have a vision for yourself of what you want to do, with the role that you want in the company, the amount of money that you want to make per year, down to how you want to look, how you want to feel, how you want to operate as an individual, the focus, the energy, the concentration, then you need to see every single day, look at it and say, that's what I'm going after. And then break it down through that checklist and say, okay, this is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. And then that is aligning with your vision of the new self. You want the best possible you to operate as a high level performer, depending upon what you do, and being able to just be your absolute best across the board. So you're able to just, that is the wrap up for today's video. It was a very, very deep video, but this is just scratching the surface, if anything, of my program. And for you to get on the program, definitely book a call in the description below. We hop on a call, bring a form of payment method that you're ready to invest, because this is not something that you can just hop on and waste time. Please do not book the call if you're going to waste my fucking time. Please do not do that. I've taken so many calls and I do not do that. But if you're serious, you want to tap into your daily process, you want the life of your dreams with whatever career that you're in, you want more energy, you want to just feel better about yourself, you want to change your life, because literally, if you're not taking care of yourself, then how do you expect to literally be the individual for the career that you have. It just doesn't make fucking sense to me. And it all starts with your fitness. So that's why I focus on, and then we attach everything that I explained today a lot more in detail on our calls together, and we just break it all down in much more detail that you're able to just digest and be able to take with you and be able to apply to your profession, and breaking it all down from there. And then we just keep it going. But if that sounds like you, definitely book a call in the description below. 6+ figures, high-level performers only I am looking for, because I know I can help you guys out and get in the best possible shape financially, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I can help you level up across the board. It's fucking no question out here. Love you guys. Again, book a call in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next one.